everyone. My name is Frances Kweller, and I want to go over quickly. Today, I'm going to review a Common App with you. We're going to take a quick look at what the Common Application, what a pre-med health science, health profession looks like, and we have a sample student. So I'm going to take this moment. Okay. Sophia, do you have an anticipated major yet that you are thinking about?
Biology.
Got it. Okay. So everyone, I just want you to take a look. Okay. Let's begin. Sophie, I think you need to mute your desktop possibly. I just want to make sure there's no echo. Can you move the dashboard a little bit more centered? I want everyone to see what the Common App dashboard looks like. Good.
Okay.
Can you move it more? I guess, I don't know, right? I guess, right?
Right, okay.
Let's move it more right.
Just give me a second. Let me. I'm gonna stop screen sharing for a second.
Sure. Okay. So while we are going through these programs and we're going to wait just a bit for the screen share to start, I just want to go over a few things that parents need to know. So with regards to the BA/MD programs, okay, I can actually, if you're going to do screen share, I'm going to wait. I just want to go over a couple of schools that are possibly in the vicinity within our range. So before we begin, and as we're waiting, at Forest Hills High School, they have the Carl Sagan program, and they also have the STEM program. So that's also very important that you can keep going through a variety of science curriculums, which include chemistry, physics, and biology courses, and the AP classes. Keep that in mind. I want to go through a couple of programs you should know about. I'm going to spotlight for now. Hi, everyone. All right. So I just want to go through a couple of programs that you should know about that are very important. So some that you should know. Albany Medical College, CUNY School of Medicine, Zucker School of Medicine, Hofstra Northwell, the Renaissance School, Stony Brook University. These are some very prominent programs that you want to know about, that you want to be familiar with as you're navigating the BA/MD program. Some of the top programs that you should know about include a dual degree program, which we're going to go through as well. What I wanted to share with you, because we don't have a lot of families here, is what a BA/MD program is, which is very important. And I want to go through that so that we all understand. These programs tend to be 7-year joint degree programs. They are designed for high school seniors. These are kids who know that they want to pursue medicine down the road. So what's special about these students is that we know for a fact this is the plan. They're going to pursue a medical path. I have Sophia here and I have her again as co-host. One moment, so I'm gonna put her in, okay? So with that being said, these are all special programs that I'd like to go through with you. What you should know is these programs are all across the country, but specifically the BA/MD program is a very unique accelerated path. If you know that you attend, for example, Forest Hills High School or similar, if you know that you're in a school and you want to plan medical school, you want to plan that path, this is the right way to go. So it's called BAMD and sometimes it's BSMD, but these are the programs. They tend to be 7-8 year direct programs. A program like Sophie Davis, even, you can even skip the requirements for a high MCAT score. If you don't go into the BAMD program, unfortunately, they're highly competitive. So if you don't go into that program, you might lose a year between college. Many students, they'll go for a post-bac. This is not the ideal pathway. So I do want to share with you that these are special, unique programs where you know that you're going to go into the health science profession, you know what you want to do, and we kind of go from there. We're screen sharing, so I just want to share with you on the dashboard. If you could make it a little bigger. So Sophie, I'd like to show everyone what the dashboard looks like, okay? This is Adelphi University. So let's click on Adelphi and let's begin, okay? So Adelphi University, and then I just want to go through everything so that you see what these types of questions are. So the spring deadline, Adelphi has a joint degree program. So if you apply for the joint degree program, they have a February 1 application deadline. So everyone, what's the magic word in deadline? What's the prefix? Dead. So you don't want to wait until these deadlines. Assuming you want to go to Adelphi, which is connected to New York University, you can go from there through this type of application. So Sophie, if you could scroll down a little bit more, I want everyone to see these. Look here. The most popular one I would say is the NY osteopathic medicine is big. And again, medicine is usually, NYIT also has this opportunity, but let me begin with Adelphi, okay? So please remember that your first shot at this will be to consider a dual degree. So remember, let's begin with one. So let's say you want to do the Adelphi. You know that you want to go into a med track. So now let's scroll up a little bit higher. So you see where it says questions on the left of the application? Your end goal is to have a bunch of green checks. Green checks are always amazing. So let's begin. Look at the questions, and then we're going to keep going from there. Okay. University has a holistic evaluation, exemptions, additional requirements, but it's pretty simple. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but its preferred start term is fall, preferred admission plan. So you can open that. The best admission plan is early action. Rolling admission is like seats in the car. So once you have 5 seats and the car only fits 5, you cannot create a situation where there's 6, right? So the earlier you apply, the better. Early action is my favorite from everything because the way early action works is you're applying early and you never have to stress about committing to the school, because committing to the school would be an early decision route, and that's not something that you need to do. Preferred housing, it doesn't matter, it's just what you prefer. Although some colleges will guarantee housing, but who cares? Put whatever you want here. But again, early action, by far my favorite. So whenever you see a college, I would recommend 100% of the time put early action as your option. You definitely want to go that route. Okay, let's keep going. Do you intend to use a school fee waiver? No, I mean, you could, but you go to your guidance counselor. Are you going to use the FAFSA? Yes, you will use the FAFSA. Adelphi's code we have here if needed for the FAFSA. Let's keep going, okay? This you can fill out later, but I just want to go through this with you. Let's keep going. Remember the green checks. You're always looking for the green checks. Adelphi is an SAT optional school, but again, please take the SAT if you're able to. That is the ideal scenario, is for you to take this exam and for you to shine with a strong SAT score. I just want to add, at Kweller Prep, we offer phenomenal SAT prep, 14 weeks, 4 hours, and a very busy summer camp. If you're going to apply into a med program, please also consider taking the ACT and the SAT together. These are very special exams that are going to differentiate you from the pack. Let's keep going. Scrolling down. So let's go, not interested in joint degree. This is where I'm looking. So now go here, click, and put yes. So let's go through some options. Possibly NYU College of Dentistry. Let's keep going. Osteopathic medicine. Let's put that in, okay? So here, I also want to stress, no one is forcing you to get in. This is an early action application. So don't, by the way, Sophia, you can totally interject if you have any questions. With that being said, no one is forcing you because your method of applying is early action. You are not committing. This is not an early decision application, okay? So here, there's a separate link. Sophia, can you open the tab? It says click this link to see the requirements and the deadlines. So let's scroll a bit. And again, I'm giving all of you a great sample so that you can understand. Accept the policy terms, that box on the right. There's that yellow, yes. Accept. Good, let's keep going. Everyone, pay attention. Early action is the best. Nothing is better than an early action application. It's magic. In general, early action for most schools is November to December 1. You begin decision notification November 15. Everyone, pay attention. You can apply September, October to your school. For example, Adelphi. You can get notified by November 15. Why wait for the deadline? Don't wait for the deadline because you can already find out if you're in. So please remember, their early action is like the best, the best, the best. Let's keep going. Applications received after March or space available. You really don't want to spend a lot of time. Application fee is $50. You can do a waiver, you get it. That's perfectly fine if you want to do a waiver, but don't get a waiver late. Make sure you get it early. So everyone, let's take a moment and really, I'm actually going to read this, which I usually don't do, but in this particular case, I'm actually going to read. I want you to hear how amazing an early action application is. Ready? Early action. Students applying for early action are among the first students considered for a wide range of generous scholarships and need-based financial assistance. This early action option is non-binding. Everyone, it does not get better than this. This is the best option. The early action option is non-binding. If all application materials are submitted, which we'll go into in a little bit, we will notify you of your decision by December 31. So again, you can find out early if you got into a potential dual degree program. Listen to me, everyone. You can always reject the school. It's about getting in, and getting in is when you apply early. The early bird catches the worm. Some of you hear from friends and relatives, don't rush, they are wrong. Let's keep going. In some cases, the admissions committee may defer making a final decision until a candidate's midterm grades are received. I just want to tell all of you, what's the worst thing that could happen? You apply early and you get deferred into the regular pool. What's the big deal? They see that you're serious. Let's keep going, okay? Early assurance programs. The early assurance, look, everyone, I'm going to read this again. I just want to share, I don't often read. I'm only reading because it's very important. Early assurance programs. Applicants who are interested in our competitive early assurance programs with partner institutions are encouraged to apply by the December 1 early action deadline. Some programs may require early spring interviews. So here, ready? SUNY optometry. I mean, they're looking at SAT scores. I just want to note something. I bet you, Sophia, you can predict what I'm going to say. Did you notice how they said SAT is optional and then suddenly they posted SAT? Sophia, you totally caught that, right? Yes. So SUNY optometry, NYIT, College of Osteopathic Medicine, that's a good one. Dental, Albany, Drexel, but the real one I'm gonna look at here, I mean, truthfully, the NYIT one's the best. Lake Erie, let's look at the NYIT one. Let's go higher. The NYIT, by the way, is very close. It's not far at all from Kweller and from Forest Hills High School and from the schools. It's exit 40 in the LIE, if even. But take a look. So here the SAT, hopefully, and here are the scores. These programs, this is just one. Again, I'm only going to highlight this one, a pre-professional program. Bachelor of Science degree from Adelphi, then you go into osteopathic. By the way, I want to stress, I really want to stress this. You are not required to go. You're simply applying. All you're doing is applying early and giving yourself a competitive advantage. Osteopathic medicine, 3+4 pathway, NYIT College. Students study for 3 years at Adelphi. So instead of 4, you get to save a year. I can actually tell you cool stuff. You can go to Forest Hills High School for 3 years, graduate early. Adelphi, 3 years, graduate early. Go straight into medical programs. You're basically going to save 2 years of your life. For what? I don't know, but it's pretty cool. With that being said, after 90 credits, they begin their first year of medical school, which counts as the final 30 credits needed to be eligible for a bachelor degree at Adelphi. Got it? It's limited to 5. Oof, eligibility. This is highly competitive for this particular program. Completion of 90 credits. So I just want you to see what kind of classes you will be taking. You want to make sure in high school that you take classes that look like this, okay? This is very important. Your high school classes should look just like what you're looking at right now, okay? So I just want to share that with you, okay? I don't want you to think that you can go to high school and not take biochem, physics, because look, this is what they want to see. They don't want to see you taking biochem physics for the first time. It's called living environment in high school, or AP biology. They don't want to see you taking it for the first time when you get to college. So you need to have this in your transcripts. If you're a serious pre-med health science person, you need to have it, okay? NICOM is in Long Island. I mean, everyone like knows of it. Everyone in the circles knows of these things. With the MCAT, they'll make you take the test by September of junior year. It's very similar to the SAT testing time pathways, okay? Everyone, and then you get a favorable recommendation from, I mean, basically you're admitted. That's kind of what they work, okay? Pre-professional prep, let's go back. So we've gone through these deadlines, but the NYIT one's good. So let's go back to the Common App, My Colleges. So we're going to change it. Let's do the NYIT. Let's take a look at that. So we're going to switch it to NYIT. Ready? Where are you? There. Let's keep going. All right. And again, we're going to focus on this as a sample. The joint degree, by the way, many students from Forest Hills High School go to NYIT, Adelphi, and NYU Dental. I just want you to know I kind of like know all of them. All right. The Joint Degree Committee reviews all applicants holistically and values student motivation. Please provide a brief statement, no longer than 1 page, of your interest in Adelphi University's joint degree program and your selected profession. Everyone, these are very special essays. These essays I need to see for you, I'll tell you what the right answer sounds like, okay? It has to be a first person essay. So you shouldn't like focus, oh, Adelphi is so good and Adelphi is so prestigious and everyone knows Adelphi. Don't do that. You need to talk about, I am the right fit for Adelphi because. So when you have a big, huge 3-sentence long request, my advice to you is to chop it up. The Joint Degree Committee reviews all applicants holistically. So that means you can put art portfolio, you can put volunteering for church, you can put anything you've done, peer tutoring. So they're looking, you can put that you happen to speak Mandarin, you can put that you anything. I'm really telling, key club. I mean, you can literally put anything. Holistically means they want to see if you're a juggler. They want to see everything about you. You can put up a YouTube video where you have music. okay? So anything you can put for a pre-med and a med path, okay? This is so important. You can apply in any pathway, okay? Let's keep going. I'm reading, okay? Holistically and value student motivation. Dentistry, oh my gosh, my favorite dentistry is the Adelphi NYU Dental, and it's right there. You know what? Let's stay on this. I just want to keep reading. Please provide a brief statement, no longer than 1 page, of your interest in Adelphi's joint degree program. So the question here is your interest. You need to use the word I at least 10 times in your essay. You have to say I don't like the essays at all. So I'm giving you what a no looks like. By the way, very few people actually do this. I'm telling you right versus wrong. When you only write an essay about how Adelphi is amazing, that's a bad essay. You need to write about why I am a good fit for Adelphi's amazing program. It needs to be personal. Why am I the right candidate? Don't write about why Adelphi is amazing. Like, nobody wants to see some Wikipedia thing about Adelphi. And also you always have to research the school. This is a very, very big deal, okay? Can you go up for a second and just do the NYIT? I just want to show everyone what, you see where it says medicine? NYIT usually has a different question. Let's go to NYIT. New York University, I'm sorry, New York University, dental. Where are you, NYU Dental? There you are. Doop, doop. Okay, good, found you. Doop. Okay. Oh, good. It's the same essay. Okay, even better. So we don't have to go over it anymore. So let's go back to the other one, okay? Which was NYIT. Okay. That's the one we're going for, okay? So this perfect response, if you could, Sophia, just write some notes. Perfect response is I am a good fit for this amazing program. So make sure you write, I am a good fit for this amazing program, because that is going to be your perfect response. Make sure that you put many, many reasons why you are a perfect candidate for the program. Also show demonstrated interest. Listen to me. My advice, if you're 11th grade, go visit Adelphi. If you have not visited, it's perfectly fine. Go on the internet, research it. You must research the school. Whenever you answer a question like this, you need to research Adelphi. So can you just put research Adelphi's joint degree program and research it, Google search it, put it together. I do not recommend you put your essays through ChatGPT. It updates memory. It's not worth, don't do it. Just research the school, write an original essay. Okay? Next. Original essays. By the way, you can do Grammarly. Grammarly is perfectly fine. It's the ChatGPT stuff that starts detecting that you don't want. So Grammarly, okay. ChatGPT, no. Okay? If you guys really want and you sign up for Kweller Prep's College App Services, we do a plagiarism check. So there's a special access. I think it's called Turnitin. And we run it through that to make sure there's no plagiarism alerts. Okay, let's keep going. You see where it says click this link? Please note programs with our external partners have strict deadlines. Do you see where it says click this link? Click. New tab. Ready? Good. This is what I want to tell you. When we first looked, let's keep scrolling. When we first looked at Adelphi, they were like, oh, apply whenever, apply whenever. But as you're getting deeper into the application, you see they have strict deadlines. I'm not telling you this to raise your blood pressure. I'm telling you this so that you know. Okay, please remember. So everyone, I mean, this is really not that hard. Early action, December 1 deadline. It has the word dead. Early notification November 15th. So obviously there are people applying September, October to college. All right, let's go back to the Common App. Please indicate your preferred major. No one is telling you have to go. No one is like making you sign a contract. Just put like, Sophia, would you put biology? Good. You're not forced into this. It's okay. I had a girl, I've had many, many students over the years, like tens of thousands. I had a girl Townsend Harris High School. I kid you not. She wrote every single essay about Latin. It was a Boharian Jewish girl. She lives in Queens. Everything she wrote about, she won the Latin competition. She took the AP Latin exam. Her entire everything was Latin. She got into University of Pennsylvania. She switched to business. She graduated from the Wharton School of Business, and she never ever saw Latin again. No one is telling you you have to go this pathway. So please don't stress. A completed application is due February 1. Do not wait until February 1. Look at this list. It's like 10 items. Don't do that. Do everything soon. It's better that you rush. It's better that, by the way, it's better that you have like a B level application September, October, November than like an A plus 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 February 1 because this is rolling admission and you're filling seats in the car and you don't want to be late for these types of programs. Ready? I'm going to read. Again, when I read, that means it's super important. Application, official transcript, letters of recommendation. Everyone, pay attention. The letter of recommendation is usually 2 letters and a bonus letter. It's usually 2 teachers. Pick any 2 teachers, math and science probably preferred for, but again, not everyone goes that route. Um, if you want, you can submit an extra letter of recommendation, but you cannot do it on the Common App portal. So I've had students, I'm telling you guys secrets. Ready? I've had students who got into UPenn, Cornell, Adelphi Dual Degree. They sent the third rec letter directly to the college and they said, please attach to my common application. So I just want to give you that heads up. I told you all a secret. Okay. That you can send a rec letter direct to attach to your application. So now this is very important. Can everyone take a moment? I am actually going to go out of my way to read number 4. SAT or ACT scores are required. So a minute ago, I mean, no one's hallucinating here. Sophia, you saw it. It said optional. But when you're applying into the dual degree, this particular one is required. Personal statement, 650 words, everybody. COVID essay 250. I highly recommend you do it. Additional information 500. There are 3 essays in the Common App. Program supplemental essay. So altogether, that's 4 essays. I want to quickly go over those. Ready? Common App, 650. Additional information, 500. COVID essay, 250. Supplemental essays. Ready? Admission into a joint degree program is competitive. It may require a formal interview. A lot of them are doing Zoom interviews. If you do a Zoom interview, I think it's a really clever idea to like put the school pennant, the school colors, the school background. Like for the Harvard interviews, the kids did like they did the whole like Harvard setting and the Zoom and they took pictures of the campus. So like the way I have Kweller Prep in the background. So I just want you to know the interviews are actually fun and it's one of the best parts of the application. Okay, please confirm acknowledgement. Yes, I understand. Ready? Adelphi offers a number of special signature and support programs. Please select interested in. My advice, say yes to everything, okay? What do you want to do? Honors college. Good. Let's see what the other options are. I'm just curious, but let's see. I mean, honors looks like the best right now. But like, I mean, don't leave anything empty. And don't, if you're going to go to college, don't you want to go into an honors college? I mean, isn't that what you want to do anyway? I mean, do you want to be a regular okie dokie student when you're in college? No. Okay, our dynamic honors college that's very comprehensive, it's very academic, challenging classes, abundant research. Like, why on earth would you say no to this? Ready? Generally, students in the honors college display a high level of achievement in grades and standardized testing. You know, I wish we could do these webinars almost more often because look at all the pressure to take an SAT and a standardized test. And many of you are hearing it's optional. I just kind of want to like remind you, you're just being lied to when they tell you everything's optional. If you want to go into a competitive program, it's not optional. Make sure you take the SAT and the ACT. Students in the Honors College display a high level of achievement in grades and standardized testing. They rank within the top 15% of their class. If you go to a school like Townsend Harris, Stuyvesant, Bronx Science, I just want you to know, you don't need to be top 15 of your class. If you go to a school like Forest Hills High School, yes, but it's not that hard to be top 15 in Forest Hills. Do your work, aim high. I also want to share with you every point matters. Oh, another thing you should know, when you go to a school, for example, Forest Hills, you get a 10% boost when you take an honors class. So just keep that in mind. An 80s and 88, a 90s and 99. Let's keep going. I understand. Ready? In order to better review, by the way, all the college applications sort of look like this. I'm just focusing on this one, which, because it's local, I happen to really like Adelphi. It's easy and it has so many great dual degree programs, and I want you to see what it looks like. In order to better review applicants to the Honors College, we ask you submit a brief response, 250 words, to one of the following questions. Ready? Stamps, baseball cards. What would be valuable to your guy? Murphy's Law, razor, forget this. Individuals, design furniture. What item would make is yet to be designed? If you could sit in front of a window, what would you want to see? Oh, I like 4 a lot. Describe a day in your life, 2045. I would definitely go for number 5. So let's write that down, Sophia. We're going to go for 5. Ready? We are in 2025. Ready? Where will I see myself as a physician? I see myself helping others. I just want you to put some like jargon down. That's enough. By the way, everyone, you can type in the chat if you have any questions. But like, this is your one chance, right? Mohammed, I responded to you. NYU Dental, my favorite. It's part of the Adelphi Dual Degree program. Ready? I see myself as and then be very specific. Oh, and make sure you do show, don't tell. Like, talk about, you're with a patient, her name is Sandra, you're 20 years older. This is a wonderful essay. I don't really like the other essays, so I would just go for this one. What is your life going to be like? And this is also like a very therapeutic experience. Where do you see your life? How do you see yourself living? Right? And here, make sure, so Sophia, type this in. Make sure you connect the dual degree program, the pre-med program, to your life 20 years from now. Make sure you connect the program you are in. So go out of your way to research the program and be like, even better, kiss up to them. I am a proud graduate of Adelphi's dual degree program. I serve as a professor every Monday at Adelphi. I make sure to give back to my Adelphi community. Sophia, type it all out. I want you guys, you know how they say teacher's pet? I want you to be that. I want you to write about how you're a professor, how you work at Adelphi, how you mentor Adelphi students, how you're in the dual degree program, how you're giving back to the community, how you give lectures. Oh, and then if you're already going to fantasize about your life, go large. I travel the world giving medical lectures. I have a nonprofit. I offer free services and free mentorship for aspiring physicians. I make the world a better place with my degree. Do you guys get how this is going? Do you see this? Kiss up like you've never. That's your level. 10. Got it? A day in your life is going to be like this. Keep going. Whatever level, just show how you use your degree nonstop. Basically, let's write that down. Show how you use your degree nonstop. All I do is use my degree. I'm constantly using my degree. Okay, let's keep going. I just want to you know, just go up again. I want to tell you why the other essay topics are bad versus good. Stamps, baseball cards, coins, salt and pepper shakers, magnets. People collect all kinds of items. If you were to collect facts, which facts would be the most valuable to your collect? This is a very long question. I don't want a situation where anyone is writing about like collections and not explaining why it's personal. Should you choose this question, make sure you make it hyper personal. Like don't write an essay about your stamp collection. Got it? Murphy's Law, Occam's razor. Oh God, conditions I've never even heard of. What is this? Pythagorean theorem. If you were named if you name a principle after, I mean, it has to connect. All of these questions absolutely have a right and wrong answer. And the right answer is connecting to you being in a dual degree pre-med, pre-health science program. Every single answer must connect to your end goal of getting into a pre-med program. Every single answer. Got it? Nobody wants to read an essay about a stamp collection. I promise you that is not what they want, okay? There are some people who are going to tell you do whatever you want. I'm telling you to not do whatever you want. This is not a wise choice. Be very targeted with your essays. It must connect. You are about to enter a highly competitive program. Let's keep. Oh, by the way, it says here submission of this essay. Everybody look at after 6. Submission is not required. This is a huge mistake. It is strongly encouraged to enhance your application. I mean, why on earth would you not try to enhance your application? It's highly competitive. Enhance your application. Don't, everything that's optional is not optional, okay? Go out of your way to answer every prompt. Let's keep going. While not required, again, it's optional. While not required, you are welcome to submit additional materials. This is your chance to show them that you're artistic. Go on Google, take a bunch of pictures of any artwork you've done, any murals you've done, any school stuff you've done. If you play the violin or the piano, if you were in YouTube, if you were in a Google, if you led a Kweller Prep webinar, okay? Sophia, you can add that to your credentials after today. All right. If you would like to include additional information, of course you're going to include additional information. Why on earth would you not include additional information? 100% include anything you've done to show off that you're a great applicant. Got it? If you would like to include additional information, you may do so in the Adelphi applicant portal. So there's a separate portal, don't forget, after your common application. Do not forget that. You can, so after the green checks, remember what I said? So when you're done with your green checks, go back to the Adelphi portal and you can add your artwork, your music, your third language, your any cool skills that you have, any awards that you've won, a resume, a LinkedIn. In addition to any previous selection, you may indicate your interest in a general pre-professional pathway. So now put that in. Pre-med. Dun, 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 dun. Good. Have you ever taken classes through Adelphi before? If you're in 11th grade, you really should do it. It's not that hard. Adelphi is nearby. NYIT is nearby. Look, have you ever taken class? Where was it? Have you ever taken class through Adelphi? Okay, if you click yes, I just want to show you all the options. So pretend you're a yes. Ready? Huh? Have you ever taken classes? Oh, well, it's fine. Okay, usually they have a list. Okay, there's no list. Have you ever taken classes? College credits. Have you ever taken classes through Adelphi before? College credits, continuing. Okay, fine. No, you didn't do it, right? No, it's fine. But I'm just letting you guys know you could. All right, let's keep going. Continue. By the way, you can always take a college class when you're in high school. It's not that hard. Everyone, pay attention. You have, I know you're all going to predict this. You have up to 5 options. How many are you going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 for activities? 5, right? So go to 1, type it in, go to 2, type it in. Do you see this? I don't want to do it now, but I'm just telling you, you have 5 activities. Put all 5. You can't think of 5 activities you did in 4 years? Like, I've had students participate in a breast cancer walk one time and they put it in. All right, let's keep going, okay? If you wish to submit your resume, of course you're going to submit a resume. Go on Etsy, ETSY. Go on Canva. Canva's actually amazing. Go on Canva, get a resume. Can you open a tab, Sophia, and go to Canva? I just want to show everyone Canva resumes. Canva resumes. Go and then go to resumes. Look, you can get a really pretty resume. You can put your picture on it. Good. And then you can go to Google Drive, upload it on your Google Drive, and then you can send a link to your resume, or you can do a PDF of your resume. So can you scroll down? Look, so many pretty resumes, and I think they're all free in Canva with student accounts, right? Like, look at how pretty. Look, Julia Silva. Look, let's look at Julia's resume on the right. How cute is this? It has different tones, it has photos, it has bold, it has dark, and all you have to do is put relevant coursework, put your picture. So nice. I love it. Okay, let's go back to the Common App. Ready? Hello, Common App. So you can upload your resume, you can easily do a PDF. Some applicants maintain online. Guys, listen to me. Get a LinkedIn. If you're already doing a resume, it is not that hard to put in a LinkedIn. The whole planet at some point does LinkedIn. Just add yourself, okay? You can definitely add a LinkedIn profile. Definitely put any cool like stuff that you've done. This space here, I like the LinkedIn. You don't have to do LinkedIn. You could do a YouTube channel. You could do an Instagram page. You could do a nonprofit you created. You could do a splash page that you created yesterday on WordPress, which has pictures and cool stuff you do. But this is a great space for you to put your information in, okay? And if you're already doing a resume, you might as well do the LinkedIn. It's not going to do anything. Okay, next. Have you ever applied to Adelphi? No. Let's keep going. Look at the green checks. We always want the green checks. Are you earning? Did you earn credit? No, but you could have, right? So 11th graders, remember that. Let's keep going. How did you learn about Adelphi? This is so important. It is called a demonstrated interest. They're giving you 10 options, right? Put all 10. Let's keep going. So 10 options, but just put all 10. Francis, they're not completely true. How, make it true. You got mailing, staff, advertisement. Just put everything, social media. You've never Googled Adelphi. If you've never Googled Adelphi, do it tonight, okay? I mean, you're on the website right now, okay? Let's keep going. Put all 10. Like, I'm that person. I don't like to have like 9 out of 10. I like to have a 10 out of 10. This is always me. I know myself. I like to have everything done. I like to have everything covered. I don't know, like I'm very calm, quite honestly, when I am in total control. And I feel like if I leave 5 out of 10 blank, I don't have control over the application. Like, I've left stuff empty. And it's not me, it's not what I want to do, and I don't recommend students do it. Let's keep going. Continue. Any siblings? No. Let's keep going. Relatives? No. I mean, you don't have like a cousin? No, right? Find someone. Any relatives work for Delphi? No, because the tuition, remember, is good. Let's keep going. Continue. FERPA, you need to waive your recommendation letters, but then the bonus letter you don't need to waive. Go to assign recommenders. This one is tricky. You actually have to click it a couple of times. It's quite aggravating. No, go back actually, go back. I just want to share, we don't have as much time as I want for this, but it's a little tricky. So invite recommenders. So you usually need, and then invite other recommender. An email address of recommender. You don't need to do it now. You basically have to invite others. You never like invited the prime. Then can't, okay, you're done. Bye. You're done. Then go to counselor. So basically when you do invite recommenders, go to other. Then you go to counselor. By the way, I just want to remind you, because we only have a few minutes left, if you wait to submit your college applications and you take your sweet time and you wait until Christmas for Santa Claus to read your college application, you're going to have to submit mid-year reports. You're going to have to submit final reports. Like they're going to look at all of your 12th grade. Like when you actually have senioritis, that's when they're going to want to see all of your mid-years, your final report, your optional reports. I want to be very clear with that. Let's keep going. Your counselor recommendation is also a big deal. Can you click on that, please? My advice to you with your recommendation letters for pre-med, when you request your rec letters from your teachers, make it clear to them that you are a pre-med applicant. Don't be secretive about your intentions. Be very clear that your plan is pre-med. Your counselor in school who's writing this, find out who your counselor is, first of all, that's a big deal. And make sure that you are BFFs with that counselor. Volunteer for your counselor, come an hour early for your counselor, whatever you need to do to help that counselor, because this person is going to have to respond to these questions. Please provide comments that will help us differentiate the student. I mean, is the counselor going to say, I have no idea who the student is? I don't know who the student is. No, that's a horrible letter. Feel free to attach additional sheets. My recommendation, write it all up, draft it all up and give it to them. Here's some things I need you to know about me. I am a committed pre-med health science applicant. I got a 99 in my chemistry. I got an 89 on my living environment, and then I took it again. I got a 99. Whatever makes you sound. I volunteered at the hospital. I was at Elmhurst Hospital at 14. Whatever you're able to write. Okay, let's keep going. Let's close it. Okay, ready? Bye, bye, bye. We're going, going, going. Bye, bye, bye. Go, go, go. We'll scroll down, like down. So you have 4 optional letters. So let's guess how many teachers you're going to invite. Ready? 1, 2, 3, or 4. None of the above. You're going to invite 5, 6. To get 4 letters, you need to get 6 teachers because 2 of them are going to drop. They're busy. So when it says required 0, optional 4, I recommend you go for 6. You see these teacher evaluations. You see what's cool is like you can see all the secrets. There's nothing secretive. So let's go see. Open teacher evaluation for me, please. And make sure you have 6 rec letters to get formed. Okay, ready? My advice, pre-fill this all out. Give the teacher like a sample answer. I mean, it'll save time. So in what subject, wait, go up. What subject did you teach the student? Good. How long have you, I recommend you fill it all out. What are the first words that come to mind? Fill it out. Assertive. Okay. In what grade levels was the student enrolled? Fill it all out. List the courses you've taught this. I say you fill it all out. I say you fill out a sample and give it to the busy teacher. Please attach additional comments. My advice, attach a resume, email a draft to the recommender. Ready? Feel free to attach another listen to this wording. This is very serious. And if you should never, this is a big mistake. Don't do it. Don't just like randomly say, can you write me a rec letter? This is a huge mistake. Don't do it. Wrong. There's actually a right and a wrong way to do this. And the wrong way is to ad hoc, nonchalantly, hey, can you write me a rec letter? And then you start blinking your eyes 100 times. Why? You are applying to a highly competitive program. You're applying, make it clear to the person recommending that you are applying into this level of competitive program. Don't be secretive. Don't let people wonder. This is my life advice. Don't let people wonder who you are. Okay, people need to know who you are from day one. Okay, they don't leave it up to the sky. What exactly are they recommending if you tell them nothing about you? All right, so let's keep going. Ratings. So now this is the part where it gets really tricky. If you got a B, C, or D in the class, you can't use it. It says the end goal is to be one of the top few, outstanding, excellent. I mean, you definitely don't want to be a below average or average. You're applying into a highly competitive program. Don't be that person, okay? Please remember how important it is that you pick your recommenders with intention. Don't just pick a recommender, and don't give them nothing to write about. Make sure they have something to write about. Don't leave anything to chance. We, throughout life, will have surprises. You really can't like control surprises in life. It happens. Like, I'm already older and I'm an adult. You can't, but at least you can control this. What harm is there in giving your recommender an outline of what to write about you, in giving your recommender a resume, adding accolades, certificates? I mean, obviously, a thank you card, I mean, gratitude. It's not about like gratitude, it's about like intention and purpose. Your recommender needs to know what he's recommending, right? I mean, is he recommending a juggler or a medical student? What is he recommending? All right. I'm sorry to sound so harsh, but we only have a few minutes. I don't want to waste your time. Anything else? Let's go back. Keep going. Now you have an optional letter, right? Arts teacher, clergy, like basically any bone, it's fine. Or, and then you can send another advisor. You can invite, I don't know, pick like smart people you know in your life and let them be your advisors. Let's keep going. Next. In order to begin the submission process, you must complete the following items. You need to put education, testing, activities, writing, comment app, which you will. So far 2 checks, you'll have 3. This is what I want everyone to take home. And please type, and everyone, let's give Sophia thank you for exposing her guts into the college. It's her life. Thank you. Ready? Sophia's like, how did I agree to this? Listen to me. This is very important. What are you going to take home from this? When you are applying, make sure you apply with intention. When you write your essays, make sure your essays are connected to your life goals, which include getting into, for example, a dual degree program, a BAMD program. Please do not be secretive about your intentions. Your entire application should be clear, intentional, and with purpose. Do not be humble in our final 2 minutes together. Do not be humble on your college application. They think they're deciding if you're going to be their student for, I don't know, 7, 8 years in a dual degree or a highly competitive program that is shorter. It's like a car. Like, they're deciding if they're going to buy the car. They're deciding if they're going to invest in you for 7, 8 years. This is not your time to be shy. The last thing I want to say, don't leave things out of the application. It is a mistake to submit a 50% complete application and then wonder why you didn't get into A or B. You'll never know. That optional essay could have been the essay that got you into that competitive program. Please make sure. Make sure that when you answer a question that has to do with why Adelphi University, why are you a good fit? Make sure it's a personal essay with the actual I. Don't write about Adelphi. Make sure, don't write about the health science. By the way, don't write about the health science profession as a third person. Unless it is personal to your heart, it is not the correct path to go with your application. I want to say thank you to everyone, because I feel like, we went through everything A to Z in terms of seeing what an application looks like and the dashboard. I just want to share also, Sophia, if you could just scroll down, I want everyone to see LIU has pre-med, Johns Hopkins, Hofstra, pre-med. Hofstra they have a whole medical program, NYU pre-med, RPI, Siena College, St. John's has a highly competitive program inside of it. Also, Binghamton, SUNY Geneseo, New Paltz, Stony Brook, extremely highly well known. Stony Brook is really famous for its science programs. The science programs at Stony Brook are like internationally recognized. So Stony Brook is going to be a huge hit, and it's a state college. Buffalo is good. University of Chicago, they use Chicago is a phenomenal school for pre-med. Amazing. They love kids from specialized high schools and kids with a 90 plus average. They love the intelligence. U Chicago will give you a $100,000 scholarship if you have a high average. They will fly you with an airplane over to U Chicago to visit campus. Notre Dame, University of Rochester, these are pre-med schools. These are schools in the area. I hope you got a lot out of this, and I just want to say thank you to everyone for participating. If you have any questions, you can also email me. Okay. And again, thank you, Sophia, for sharing your guts with us. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I really, really appreciate that we got to do this and we got to have this moment together. Okay. I just want to say that we have a different topic next week. This was really helpful. Okay. Picture. Okay. Enjoy, everyone. Enjoy, everyone. We're gonna finish up. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can type thank you in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.